I went to a store, and a youngster followed me and pointed a gun right at my chest. And I found out that that was a dropout, a 10th grader.
Their behavior was out of control. They displayed a lot of violent aggression. Take a look around the community. You know, they have no one to look up to.
Just like my cousin who was practically killed on my doorstep, I could have wound up in the same manner. Being in that area, living there, it's really survival of the fittest. So it's either you're dead or you're dealing.
There's a well-known quote that says, if you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it. But for many inner-city kids, even dreaming is nearly impossible because all they've ever known are limitations. The I Have a Dream Foundation is doing something to change that.
My name is Frederick Morley, and I was the principal here at Charles R. Drew Elementary for 30 years. There are many challenges in the inner city. And the main challenge is the use of illegal drugs. Whenever you hear about a drive-by shooting, many times that's drug-related or gang-related.
This neighborhood is very deceptive. You take a look around the area, there's nice homes, there's nice families here, but there's also a growing violent culture here. We don't want our kids to be immersed in that lifestyle, so what we do is we provide a safe haven for these kids by having the I Have a Dream Foundation here.
If you look at the attendance reports for Dade County, you'll find that the inner city has the lowest percentage of attendance. They have the highest percentage of dropouts in the county. So something needs to be done about that.
In Miami-Dade's inner city, 1 out of every 4 children is arrested by the age of 16. Less than 25% of students finish high school, and many end up dead.
I came from the Liberty City area in which the crime rate was very high, and of course the graduation rate was very low as well. Even within my family, the highest degree was a high school diploma, if not none. I was just used to being in Liberty City, you know, dealing with the same individuals who were bringing me down or telling me that, you know, I can't do it. I went to New World School of the Arts, high school. And to go from a D+ school to an A+ high school, it was completely different and uplifting to me.
My name is Kendra Walker, and I grew up in Liberty City. My mom passed away when I was 2 years old, and after that, my siblings and I began to live with my aunt, who then passed away when I was 11 years old. And at that time, my life changed completely. I moved into Florida's foster care system. I moved around to several different homes, and I went to about 4 high schools.
Born into communities where generational poverty is prevalent, at-risk children live in households with an average annual income of $18,000 a year. And for some parents, work is not even an option because of their circumstances.
My name is Cassandra Jean Lewis. I have 3 children, a 13-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 4-year-old. We're a family that's like on a fixed income. My husband has MS and is on disability. He has difficulty walking and getting around. My 13-year-old daughter has sickle cell, and she's hospitalized very frequently. So that has made it difficult for me whenever I've had a job to be able to hold and keep a job.
After I separated from my husband, the boys were fighting a lot. You know, they were very angry. Lavon just wouldn't do his work anymore. Lamar was more getting into fights and stuff. It's very tough being a single parent. You can't afford aftercare for them. You can't afford the summer camps. They're very expensive. So that's one of the reasons why I'm so happy that the children are enrolled in the Have a Dream program.
For families like these, the I Have a Dream Foundation program is more than assistance. It's a life raft, especially since ever-increasing education budget cuts are having a devastating effect on this population of children who desperately need better programs and more resources. I Have a Dream fills the gaps in the education system.
He'll have summer school. He has the after-school care, and they're there till 6. They help him with his homework. Then they have their time where they learn something new.
He's grown from regular grades. Now he's in honor roll right now. He's always engaging in books. He always wants to read books.
The boys improved a lot because they got a lot of counseling. Mr. Jonas has been very helpful. And the boys, they really look up to him, so they listen to him. Well, they're very mature now.
We provide more than just what an after-school program does. We cover the social and emotional aspect of a student.
Firmly believing that education is critical to success, the I Have a Dream Foundation follows dreamers from elementary through high school, ensuring they not only stay in school, but also reach the ultimate goal of going to college.
The fact that somebody is there, somebody who cares, shoulder to shoulder, walks alongside the journey of this child. That is what is transformative about this foundation and its work.
Every dreamer who graduates from high school is guaranteed 4 years of tuition at a Florida State University or accredited vocational school. This investment is turning out proud and productive citizens, one dreamer at a time.
Growing up in Liberty City, I always knew that I wanted a different life. I didn't want to live like the people that I saw there, but I didn't know how I was going to make it out. But I Have a Dream provided the resources and a positive reinforcement to help me achieve my goals and help me dream and see college as a reality instead of a distant dream.
Of the 97 dreamers in the class of 2005, 95 reached the 12th grade and 83 graduated high school on time. 72 dreamers went on to college, and today, 26 have already obtained their degree. The remaining 46 are enrolled in higher education programs. They not only beat the odds, they exceeded expectations.
During the summer of 2009, I interned with PricewaterhouseCoopers as an external auditor. I'm currently pursuing a master's degree at Florida International University. I've also received a full-time offer for PricewaterhouseCoopers, which I will start in September of 2011.
Currently, I'm an assistant paralegal as well as assistant records management. I would like to go into the paralegal field and to see whether or not it is a right fit for me. And if I love it, then I'll go and take my LSAT and go straight to law school. If it wasn't for the I Have a Dream Foundation, I don't know if I would even be dreaming about becoming an attorney.
The I Have a Dream Foundation empowers children from low-income communities to achieve higher education and fulfill their leadership potential. It's a matter of social justice. Just because one is born into poverty does not mean that one cannot succeed if only given the opportunity.
My teachers has taught me that education is important because they say we have to pass, like to grow up and become whoever we want to be and get a successful job.
The impact on student achievement has been the greatest ever in the history of our public school system. A 30% increase from one year to the other, from 40% to 70% reading proficiency levels in one school, Hibiscus Elementary. And that type of success, that type of phenomenal increase in terms of student proficiency in reading would not be seen without the partnership with the I Have a Dream Foundation.
I'm going to be successful because on every FCAT or SAT, I'm going to get a 3 or higher. And for college, I'm going to pass it and I'm going to get a big degree.
We actually love these kids. We have a strong passion for these kids. We're going to be successful. We have no other choice.
Everyone's now talking about education. What can we do about education? Well, they're talking about it, but they aren't doing anything about it. The I Have a Dream program went out and did something about it.
To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. Thank you for believing in the 107 dreamers who make up the class of 2020.